What the hell is happening, kinfolk? So, y'all, I think I got down to the bottom of the whole charm school bullcrap with my Hulu. I just got finished watching the Basketball Wives season 5, LA season 5, and did my notes for that. That's what we're here for. But I had to refresh it. I had to, update it because I got it on my PS4. And I'm thinking maybe that's where the problem lies with why I wasn't able to watch it. I guess it's refreshing and putting up new shows and new movies and things of that nature. So hopefully that will allow me to be able to watch Charm School again. And because I had so many people excited about me doing this flashback review for Basketball Wives, what I think I'm going to do is, I think I'm just going to do both, and I'm going to alternate weekends. Like this Saturday is going to be Basketball Wives LA, next Saturday is going to resume Charm School, and then the Saturday after that is going to be Basketball Wives, and then the Saturday after that is going to be Charm School, and that's how we're going to do it, just to make it fair for everybody that was excited about seeing Basketball Wives. I know a lot of y'all was like, girl, I thought them hoes was canceled. Well, girl, I thought so too, but with the way YouTube is set up nowadays with this whole COPPA Act, girl, the algorithms and everything like that is just so messed up and tedious. So I said, child, I'm going to go on ahead and get in where I fit in. And, I'm going to get the people, what the people even came here for in the first damn place. Majority of the 11,000 of y'all came from solely because of Basketball Wives. So I said, I'm going to do y'all the justice and just go on ahead and keep it up here, especially while we're still going through this whole COVID bull crap, and then now we got the protesting bull crap going on, and I just really want to make sure that I do my part to keep everybody's spirits up, to keep everybody happy, child. So, and, normally, I'm, within my green screen, y'all see that? Normally, I would be over there, but see, because of the fact that, I just want to wait to see how everybody feels about this review before I put on all of the pomp and circumstances and all of that and give y'all the real deal Holyfield. So, and I'm considering this a flashback review. It is not a retro review, girl. It ain't been 5 years since this thing been done. So, I'm considering this a flashback review. A Basketball Wives Season 5, Episode 1. This was the season where they went to Portugal and Tammy almost threw Duffy off the damn ledge down at that restaurant, acting a damn donkey. But we gonna get there when that time comes. So, Vershandia meets up with Jackie to catch up. Jackie tells her that Doug was offered a coaching position and she worries because she will have to stop everything that she's doing to go with him because he has a high sex drive and he needs it 3-4 times a day. Jackie, here's what I got for you with that. Y'all already know what I'm going to say. Girl, I said it to Krista last year. Move it right on along. Because, the thing that bothers me about Jackie and this codependency that she has with Doug is she really has it in his head that somebody really wants him. And she feels like if she's not around him, somebody else is going to get him. Girl, the only people that you got to worry about getting them is the girls. Okay? Now, they will probably take him up off your hands. But real fish, girl, they don't want Doug, old tight ass. Anyway, with them damn fake ass piercing pagoda pearls that he used to have on his neck. Child, please. Anyhow, Jackie started being messy, asking Vershandia, did she ever talk to Brandy? She says no, and she doesn't care if she ever talks to her again in life. She never had a problem with her. She's the one who seems to have the problem with Vershandia. Jackie feels like if Brandy does come back to LA, she owes Shawnee an apology. We're going to put a pin on that. Brandy and Duffy Duck meets up for lunch to catch up. She talked about how she and Jason were separated now because she's tired of him cheating on her. And I mean, girl, after 8 years, and when you went on the Isle of Van Zandt, he was cheating on you even before y'all got married, and you still married the man. So you mean to tell me it took you 8 years and a child to finally get over the fact, to finally realize that this man is a serial cheater and you no longer want to have nothing to do with him? Hey, must be the money, honey. Because, girl, I would have left a long ass time ago. Because Jason ain't that damn cute. But see, I keep telling y'all, and I done said this before on Last plenty of times. Money always makes an ugly ass man look cute. Status always makes an ugly man look cute. And you foolish ass women who sit up and deal with that feeling like, well, he's so ugly, ain't nobody gonna meet but want him, girl, bye. Now, I ain't saying that she a gold digger. Anyhow, Duffy Duck says that she really wants to move to LA because she was engaged to Iman, whatever his last name is. And he's supposed to be some type of real big sports agent or whatever. I don't like Duffy the Duck like that. So, I don't really know too much about her. But, I guess. Does anybody follow her? Does anybody know if she's still married to that damn man? Anyway, Brandy says that she thought her and Vershandia was cool until she heard on interviews saying that she was begging for her job back. And she said no. She kept calling because you're not going to say whatever you want to say to me and expect me not to clap back. If she's going to be the boss, then she needs to be the boss from the sidelines. And here's where I'm going to take the pen out of what I said earlier. And I had to agree. Jackie, Tammy, y'all sitting up here talking about something she owe her an apology. Brandy don't owe her shit. I'm with Brandy. At the end of the day, bitch, you're not about to sit here and talk to me any old kind of way and treat me as if I'm nothing. Treat me as if I'm below the bottom of the barrel. Treat me like I'm just some common ass hood rat out here. When, girl, we all lead and live the same lives. You was married to a basketball player and bitch, so am I. So am I. And I was with Brandy. And I have always said that. This is why I always felt like Shani has no business being EP and cast member. Because what she do that I hate, she could sit up and curate drama and bullshit in the background. But then when somebody step up to her into the foreground and read her ass for Phil, then she wants to elevate herself back up to some type of EP position, get all of her feelings, and then want to throw her weight around. And I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. And I don't feel like Brandy owe her a motherfucking thing. Period. I don't care how y'all feel about it. Brandy don't owe her nothing. Period. So, then we see LaQuisha with her ghetto Compton ass, and she meets up with Jackie to have a cup of coffee and chat. Jackie asks if she talked to Angel Breeks, and she said that she still has a problem with her because of a dress that she made for her that didn't fit right in the butt area and had her butt hanging out. She said that she tried to make the situation right the season prior when they went down to Puerto Rico, but she wasn't receptive to it. So now when she sees her, she's going to act like she doesn't know her. I mean, listen, I think Angel Brinks is a really sweet girl, but I wouldn't wear none of them gaudy ass, god awful ass sequence down dresses that she run around there peddling. And Angel Brinks, it ain't no shade. I really did like you, but I never felt that your dresses were fashion forward, and I felt like LaQuisha with her ghetto Compton ass bought that on herself, wearing that gaudy, tacky ass, cheap ass shit. Anyway, Jackie asks how she felt about seeing Vershandia and Tammy again. She says it's going to be awkward because before they went to Puerto Rico, they were cool with her. Then when they got to Puerto Rico, they treated her like shit, and she didn't like the way that they both treated Brandy. And I had to agree with LaQuisha with her ghetto Compton ass with that. Because, girl, I didn't like the way they treated Brandy either. I didn't like the way they treated Brandy either. I didn't. I think the only reason why they treated Brandy like that because Brandy is not a sucker. And she is not going to sit here and play ball with you bitches. And, And the fact that LaQuisha, what her ghetto Compton ass did, it proved a lot. Why everybody wanted to sit up here and make it seem as if like, Malaysia, not Malaysia, LaQuisha with her ghetto Compton ass. That's her moniker on this channel. You heard it here first. Was so gung-ho with being friends with them now, to now her and Brandy aren't even cool no more. So, it is what it is, girl. Anyway, Tammy and basic-ass Reggie out and about, furniture shopping, looking around for furniture or whatever, girl. They went to IKEA. That's really where they went to. Why they trying to act like they went down to that expensive-ass furniture store? No, because if it's on Reggie budget, Reggie can only afford IKEA. Okay? And, they were talking about making a baby together, but it's hard because she miscarried 3 times. But because he really wants a baby and she loves him enough, she's willing to give him one. I mean, Tammy, at that time, you was 45 years old. You're already considered high risk. Okay? So it doesn't, being a nurse, it doesn't really shock me none at all that you suffered 3 miscarriages. I feel like your time of having kids is done. It's over. I feel like your eggs have been fried, dyed, and laid to the side. And if he really wants a baby that bad, like, y'all could always just go get a surrogate. He ain't got to lay down with her. Do what everybody else do and ejaculate in the cup. And, y'all could go the ghetto route, which is get a turkey baster and homegirl suck it up in the turkey baster and stick it in her own puss. Or y'all could take the expensive route and go through with the IVF treatment for the surrogate. Basically what Candy and Todd did. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. They love that baby just as if Candy carried it and squatted it out her own cooch. You understand? Ain't nothing wrong with that. So LaQuisha, with her ghetto Compton ass, meets up with Jackie for dinner, and she says that she has a surprise for her. And the surprise is Brandy. Surprise, she was back in LA. Brandy says that she has a friend that she wants them to meet, and she's having a welcome party for her. Jackie wants Brandy to invite everyone there, including Vershandia and Tammy. But Brandy says, oh, hell no. And I was with Brandy for that. At the end of the day, I'm not cool with them bitches. So there's no reason for me to try to sit here and pretend like I am. And I understand Jackie. Jackie wants all of her friends to just get along, sing kumbaya, and be good with each other. That's in the perfect world. But we're not in the perfect world. We're in the world of reality TV where these personalities are just not going to mesh or click. And so Jackie needs to just hang that up. Angel Brinks invites Angel Love over to her house for them to catch up. Angel Love says that she's taking a break from her relationship right now, which is why she's in LA. Because her man plays for Washington or something like that. Angel Brinks says that she doesn't think she's making the right decisions by taking a break from him. And a little part of me do agree. Like, girl, listen, that separation thing may work for a dude like Reggie. But considering your man played for the league, he high on the ticket. So you sitting up here leaving way from Washington to come way over here to LA and slumming it up with these whores. I mean, you kind of are asking for some trouble. Because she did have a point. You being away like that, he may start to feel like, oh, well, I really enjoyed this single life. I ain't got to deal with no nagging. I ain't got to deal with no fussing. I ain't got to deal with no arguing. I could just go out, have me a smorgasbord, do whatever I got to do, and live peaceful and tranquil. You understand? And I ain't saying that is right. But that's how most dudes feel. And listen, and it ain't all... And listen, one thing that I hate about this show is they always make it seem as if every guy that has a football in their hand is a cheater. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. The men that y'all chose to be with were cheaters. So I can understand y'all forming a camaraderie with each other and feeling that way. But don't put that on all of these other men out here, because not every man that dribbles a ball or throws a football is a cheater. I just refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that. So Vershandia goes over to Tammy's house, and she's helping her build a desk, a bed, a chair, a dresser, a boudoir, whatever the hell it was. And Tammy says that Brandy owes her an apology. Again, and Tammy, I love you down. Brandy don't owe Vershandia a damn thing. She don't owe her nothing. She don't owe her Nathan. Nathan. And I'm glad Brandy didn't apologize because Brandy don't owe her Nathan. Anyway, because the rest of that scene was delayed. Brandy invites LaQuisha with her ghetto Compton ass out for dinner to officially meet Duffy Duck. Duffy Duck felt shade when LaQuisha with her ghetto Compton ass walked in the building because she went to hug Brandy, but she didn't hug her. Brandy says that she invited Jackie to the welcome party that she's throwing for Duffy Duck, and then she asked her was she inviting Angel Brinks. Then they get back into how, Duffy Duck wanted a couple of her dresses because she thought they was festive and this, that, and this. And then LaQuisha with her ghetto Compton ass wants to talk about how this whole dress situation was brought back up again. I had nothing else to say about that. So LaQuisha with her ghetto Compton ass asks Brandy, how are her and Jason? She says that her and Jason are separated, and that's where they need to be right now, just as long as they remain great parents to their son. She's cool with the separation. LaQuisha, with her ghetto Compton ass, feels like Brandy is just being stubborn. Duffy Duck feels like LaQuisha, with her ghetto Compton ass, has Jason's back way more than she has her quote-unquote best friend's back, and she wasn't feeling that. And that was basically the end of the episode because the rest of that annoyed me. Like, this is the thing that bothers me with LaQuisha with her ghetto Compton ass. When Gelato, Joe and the Giant Peach, whatever the hell his name is, cheated on you, your ass ain't stay. So the nerve of you to sit up here and try to make her stay in a toxic ass marriage with a man that's been cheating on her even before they got married, even before they had kids, even before Basketball Wives existed. The nerve of you. Girl, you changed your hair color, your skin tone, your body, your teeth, and every damn thing else, and that didn't make that man want you even less than what he didn't already. So how can you sit up in this woman's face and tell her that she's being stubborn? Oh, well, if he's showing you that he can be faithful, and not with Brandy. Brandy said, bitch, I gave him 8 years and a child. What more do I need to get this man for him to be faithful to me? And I felt where Brandy was coming from. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about Brandy. And yes, I saw the Iyanla Vanzant. But I don't think she was asking for too much to have a faithful man to just do her right. And if you are going to cheat right, bitch. But y'all, that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all felt about this flashback review. If y'all like it, depending on the likes, clicks, views, or comments that I get, like I said, it would be every other Saturday between this and Flavor of Love Charm School, just so I could give y'all something while we're dealing in this crazy time. So I'm about to get up here, upload this, and I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I might go live later. I'll think about it. But I'm gonna holler at y'all. Bye.
I just woke up and I rolled up. I just woke up and I rolled up.